Well, we woke up to a beautiful winter wonderland today. Nothing nicer than a Christmas tree farm in the snow. Except when you have to work in it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you watched last week's video, that was shot 3 days ago and it was 60 degrees and sunny. Well, you can see now it's 32 degrees, windy and snowy. We've been out working on the farm all morning. As you can see, I'm a little bit wet here, but luckily today's video we get a break from the snow. We're gonna go inside our wreath room here, and I'm gonna give you a little quick overview on how we make wreaths. So it's much nicer in here than out in the field today, I can tell you that much. We heat this wreath making room with a old-fashioned wood stove. Kind of can't beat wood heat. So I'll show you what we got going on here. My mom is working on a wreath here. This is my mom, Annette. This is her home away from home for November and December. She does all our greenery here. We hire people to help, but she's in charge of all the greenery, the custom orders, the decorating, and all the stuff I'm about to show you. So I'm actually going to show the next room over here is where we start. So if you watched last week's video, I mentioned that the trees that aren't good enough for Christmas trees, they just don't shape up, they have holes in them, there's just something wrong with them that they don't make a nice Christmas tree. Along with like the branches from the bottoms of the trees when we cut them and trim them, that stuff all gets used for wreaths. So we strip that stuff down off the trunks of the trees, we haul it in here. Our field crew, our guys you saw baling, we pick up the branches and bring them in here for the wreath making crew, and this is what we start with. So you can see that's a Fraser fir branch there, and so these are the raw, rough, whole branches. You know, that's what they look like. And then typically, we don't have anybody out today because it's a nasty day, but typically there's a couple people over here clipping, and we'll go along and we'll clip short sections because obviously you can't use a whole big chunk like that. We clip them into small little cuttings. We fill these boxes with cuttings, and then we take them over to the other side where my mom's working here, and she's going to show you how we actually put together the wreaths.
Okay, well, here's our clippings. We'd like them to be about that size.
That's what we trim them from what you just saw.
And you gather 4 or 5, put them in a little bundle. They go in our clamp ring. There's a little pedal here, Corey, if you want to show the...
So these are foot operated. Go ahead.
And we just step down. It clamps it closed. And we move to the next.
It's pretty simple, a neat little system here. We obviously buy these rings, and the tables, you know, they're meant to go together as a system, and these jaws just bypass and lock everything in. So it's quick and easy, and you can kind of see here it's starting to take shape. And she's a pro, she's really fast at it. I'm not quite as fast when I do it, but from experience you get better. She's good at making her little bunches there and throwing them together, and she'll just work her way all the way around until all the clips are filled. She actually has one that's done here. So this is what a undecorated Fraser fir wreath looks like. Very nice. Our wreaths are nice and full. Foliage is obviously very fresh, so like the Christmas trees, we strive for the highest quality product that we can make. And besides just regular wreaths, we do different stuff here. This is a candy cane ring, same principle, it just looks like a candy cane. There's a heart, a cross. We do grave blankets, and I guess you have all that stuff down in the other building.
I do, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the other building that's next door, and I'll show you some of their work, because we also have a few decorators here that do custom decorating, and they really make some nice sharp wreaths. Besides these plain ones, you can get them basically the sky's the limit with all the decorations we have. So we'll show you that in a minute. You can see just from the time I've been yapping here, she's just about done with this one. Is there anything else you want to add to it?
No.
So this is all her handiwork here. This is her department. We try to keep her supplied with branches and haul away her cutoffs and that kind of stuff, but otherwise this is a kind of a whole separate operation from what we do out in the field. So I'll take you down to the other building. We'll look at some of her finished handiwork. As I'm making the walk down, I figured I'd show you some things along the way. That's a finished undecorated grave blanket. Got some nice decorated wreaths there. We'll go outside and see what else we can find around here. They've got everything stacked up. Those are all wreaths that are done, ready to be decorated as ordered, or we do sell plain wreaths too. Some grave blankets with bows on, some more brush ready to come in. Think it any nicer out here, I can tell you that much. So I'm filming this the week before Thanksgiving, and we're going to open up Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So everything is in get ready mode here. We're prepping everything because we're going to start selling this in literally a week. So we have to work ahead because obviously you can't snap your fingers and have all this done. So you can start to get a glimpse here of some of this stuff. Some of this is special orders. We do custom decorating, if you order ahead, we can do a lot of different stuff. And then we also have stuff that's pre-decorated that you can just come buy off the shelf, which I'll show you in a minute. So you can see, there's just a lot of different stuff here. A lot of very, very nice wreaths. And we're gonna go in here and we'll take a look at the decorating. So we're in one of our cold storage rooms here. We like to make the wreaths in the warm, and we like to decorate them in the warm just because it's so much nicer for our wreath making crew to work. But we like to store our branches cold. We like to store our wreaths cold so they stay as fresh as possible. And everything you see in here is pre-decorated. It's either sold as a special order or it's inventory that's going to go out in the next room I'm going to show you. But you see, we just have racks and racks of greenery here, mostly wreaths in this room. And our supplies, we go through a tremendous amount of Christmas balls, and I'll show you the other stuff in here in the decorating room. So in here where we actually do the decorating, huge selection of ribbon. My mom does all the bows. She hand ties all the bows. She actually starts in summer, believe it or not, and stockpiles bows. And just so she has a bunch on hand, and then she ties them, to order here also. These are the tables where they actually do the decorating. Most of the stuff gets hot glued on, pine cones, berries, balls, stuff like that. So we go through a lot of hot glue. You can see all the different balls, and this wraps around. There's just a lot of different options here. So this is where the decorating actually happens, and then once they're decorated, they either go into the room we just came out of, and well, while I'm here, I'll show you this is our gift shop, which isn't technically open right now, and we actually have that closed off to keep the heat up here. But we have a full gift shop too, with all kinds of neat Christmas products. I'll give you a peek behind the curtain, even though the lights are turned off. You can see it's quite a large gift shop. Huge selection of Christmas decorations and gift items. So the last place we're going to go is out here into the room where we actually sell retail decorated wreaths. That's a lot of wreaths. Everything you see here on the floor is going to be gone before we open up on Black Friday. These are all custom orders that are going to be awaiting pickup, that are actually going out before we technically even open for retail sale. So that is, like I said, you can call in an order and we can make it for you. But you can just see all the different options here. There's heart-shaped wreaths, there's wreaths with decorations, the stuff in our gift shop we can use on wreaths. It's more than just cones and berries and a bow, like you see a lot of places. The sky's the limit. We can go from plain to super fancy stuff. So everything you see hanging on the walls here, this is going to be here when we open up on Black Friday. And that's available. You can just come pick one off the wall and take it home with you. and we have backup inventory. Obviously, as this stuff starts to be depleted, we can fill it back up. And we are technically outside here. We built this room special. It's open air, even though it kind of doesn't seem like it here. So it's cold here. It's actually too cold. I want to go back inside. But for storing the wreaths, it's perfect. We found this works really nice. You know, they stay super fresh out here, and then folks just carry them back in and pay for them inside. So that's a quick look at our greenery operation. It's something I never showed before. If you've ever wondered how wreaths are made or where they come from, well, you just saw it. So that's the whole process there. Oh, and I should say, along with wreaths, I don't think I mentioned, we have cemetery boxes. You can see there the wooden slab boxes for the cemetery. I did see over here, these are called mailbox swags. So we have more than just wreaths and that kind of stuff. It's a wide selection of greenery. We also do roping, custom made to order, you know, like long garland type roping with live greenery. So a lot of different neat products. My mom has been doing it since, well, before I was born, but this is her job every year. She heads the greenery stuff and does a great job with it. It's a lot of work. She puts in a lot of hours, but really does a fantastic job, along with all the folks she has working for her. You know, we have a lot of folks that help make the wreaths and decorate and all that. So it's a team effort, like everything around here. But figured I'd give you a quick look at it. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time.